Twists and turns is all these situations give you, and the Mo Salah Saga is certainly providing updates after updates. In today's video, we will discuss the latest shock twist in the Mo Salah Saga, along with going over all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Firstly though, Brentford's injury list has eased in the lead up to Liverpool's visit, but Thomas Frank is still without 6 players for the visit of Arne Slot's men on Saturday. The joint second best home side in the Premier League meets the best away side on Saturday afternoon, with Liverpool travelling to the G-Tech Community Stadium. Slot will be without Joe Gomez for the clash, while Diogo Jota is in serious doubt with his latest fitness concern after showing his importance last time out. Luis Diaz, meanwhile, is expected to be involved despite missing Thursday's training session with a sore throat. It is a small list of possible absentees for the Reds in comparison to Brentford, who have been up against it this season with injuries. Rico Henry and Ben Mee both returned to the squad for their 2-2 draw against Man City in midweek to leave 6 players on their injury list ahead of Liverpool's visit. Gustavo Nunes, Josh Da Silva, Ethan Pinnock, Christopher Ayer, Igor Thiago, and Aaron Hickey all remain sidelined for the hosts. They've combined for just 32 appearances due to long-term injuries. On Thursday, Frank said, "It's the same squad as Tuesday. Everyone is available that was available for the Manchester City game. There are no new injuries. That means ex-Red Sepp Vandenberg and Fabio Carvalho will be in contention to feature, though only the former is expected to start, having done so in 20 of his 21 appearances this season." The reverse fixture at the start of the season saw Liverpool win 2-0, and Frank has conceded his side will need to be brave and clever if they are to get a result. He said, "We need to be brave again on Saturday, but also be clever. There's always bits you want to improve from the last game, especially in defensive transitions. I expect an entertaining game. I expect a game that at times will be end-to-end. It's about how we can play to our strengths, but also acknowledge and be aware of what Liverpool is very good at, and they're probably the best transition team in the world." In another shock Mo Salah twist, Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal are waiting in the wings for a possible summer move for Mohamed Salah, with Liverpool's number 11 lined up to replace Neymar. Salah has long been a target for the Saudi Pro League, which included a £150 million bid being turned down in 2023, but there has been little suggestion he would move. Put simply, the Egyptian's ambition has ruled out any chance of him heading to the Middle East, where he has seen the careers of Sadio Mane, Fabinho, and Roberto Firmino, among others, fade into obscurity. But that has not deterred interest from Saudi Arabia, with Sky Sports reporting that Al Hilal have targeted Salah as a potential replacement for Neymar. Neymar's contract expires at the end of the season, and the Brazilian is already in talks over a move to MLS with Chicago Fire. His exit would align with the possible availability of Salah, whose own deal with Liverpool runs out in the summer, and, though an extension is expected, as it stands can leave as a free agent. As talks continue over a new deal at Anfield, Sky Sports' Kevi Solhekol has explained that if Salah wants to go to Saudi Arabia, his representatives need to get in touch, and they will make it happen. It is maintained that Al Hilal would only make a move if Salah feels now is the time to leave Europe, which seems unlikely at this point in his career. Speaking after the 2-0 win over Man City in December, Salah admitted, "This is up until now the last City game I play for Liverpool at Anfield, so I'm just going to enjoy it." That he made the distinction that it could be his last for Liverpool rather than entirely implies a willingness to stay in Europe if he does depart Merseyside. As explained, the expectation is that Salah will eventually agree new terms with the club, though interest from Saudi Arabia certainly heightens the tension around talks. Al Hilal manager Jorge Jesus has already ruled out a move for the 32-year-old this month, but told reporters this week Salah or other big names won't come this winter, but maybe this summer. Riyadh-based side Al Hilal are currently top of the Saudi Pro League with 40 points from 15 games, with Jesus' squad also including Ruben Neves, Kalidou Koulibaly, Bono, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Joao Cancelo, and Aleksandar Mitrovic. Finally, fans warn Liverpool they will kill the Kop unless they action Anfield change. Liverpool fan groups have sent a joint letter to the club warning they could kill the Kop if the trend of rising ticket prices continues, urging reasonable change. On Friday, Liverpool supporters groups delivered a letter to the club's managing director, Andy Hughes, calling for an immediate reduction in ticket prices. It comes during a campaign that has seen fans of many Premier League sides protest against the rising cost of tickets. Prices at Anfield rose by by 2% this season, while the expansion of the Anfield Road end has increased the number of hospitality packages available for match days. Ahead of a meeting between the club and their supporters board on Monday, Liverpool were warned, "We do not want prices to kill the cop or deter passionate generational supporters from attending matches at Anfield." In their letter, the supporters groups outlined 3 requests. 1. Prices for general admission tickets and season tickets to be reduced for the upcoming season. 2. A stronger commitment to meaningful engagement with supporters. And 3. Recognition of supporters as the cornerstone of Liverpool FC's culture. The letter to Hughes, who has held the position of managing director at Liverpool since 2020, but has been part of the club for nearly 12 years, reads, "Dear Andy, we write to you regarding the forthcoming discussions about ticket pricing at Liverpool Football Club. As representatives of the match-going community, and many more supporters worldwide, we feel it is vital to emphasize the importance of preserving the identity, accessibility, and cultural significance of Liverpool FC for all its fans at home and abroad. The club's success has been built on and continues to be fueled by a unique relationship between the supporters and the team. A relationship that has cultivated the iconic atmosphere of Anfield, inspired generations of fans, and contributed significantly to the global appeal of Liverpool FC, not to mention many of the landmark victories at Anfield and beyond. That culture is not accidental. It is the result of deliberate choices made by fans and club leadership over decades to preserve it and nurture it. Now, the club faces another choice. Whether to prioritize short-term financial gains, money we believe is largely inconsequential to the sustainability and success of LFC, or to invest in the long-term preservation of the community and culture that defines Liverpool FC. This unique identity sets the club apart from so many others worldwide and remains its greatest strength. We understand that football is a business and other clubs make a choice to target the richest people interested in attending stadiums without consideration of the consequences for culture and atmosphere. But football is also a community. Liverpool FC is in Anfield and should be of Anfield. A Premier League match should not be off limits to a supporter growing up in the same postcode as the club. We know the club will argue that every penny generated is reinvested, but the revenue from ticket price increases for general admission and season ticket holders represents a fraction of the club's overall income. With the club now having a bigger stadium, an 11,000 strong corporate offer, more matches in the extended Champions League format, and greater income from the competition, plus the prospect of a greater share from the new £12 billion TV rights deal, this further lessens the impact of year-on-year price rises, the impact of which on loyal supporters, many of whom are already stretched, would be profound. What do you make of this request? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. But that is all for today's video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to join our fast-growing community of Liverpool fans. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.